MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Stepping in, number 6. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, number 6.
First pitch coming, here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Ready now for L.A., Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's the Angels 0, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on MLB Network. Junichi Tozawa, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park. but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Previously against Junichi Tozawa, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Tapped up the first baseline, but it's foul, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tozawa isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Taylor ranging into the outfield makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
And now for the Angels, number 37. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a curveball that time that broke too low. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now to the plate, number 3. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Number 3 in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network.
Leading off with the Angels.
Stepping up now, Eric Young Jr. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Two and 1 now. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Junichi Tazawa pitches a called strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an early game.
Standing in now, number 6. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to dump this one out to left. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's set. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Count now, a ball and a strike. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he got him swinging. Kike Hernandez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Goodness, 0-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped him up. Calhoun coming on. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right there for strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Justin Turner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he fouls this one off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order through 4, still tied, 0-0. Ready now, number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Number 3.
Striding into the box, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's taken for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at-bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Junichi Tazawa. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, D-Roll, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show 1 pitch, 1 swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
In now is Yasiel Puig. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. The 0-2 once more. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kenta Maeda, over 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 6. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went down on strikes last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's Simmons at short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Now batting, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We're through. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. And the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded to short. Taylor's got it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Number 13 battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in, number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Simmons stands at first with 1 out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Young Jr. He singled his last time up.
Eric Young Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46.
Jose Fernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 6. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 2 left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 2. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Leading off for the
Sinker's
Dodgers,
in there. No balls and a strike.
center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Smoke toward third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Number 13 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. No balls and 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madson set to take over. Michael Hermosillo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Here's Albert now. On the move is Trout from first. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. Career numbers with Madson. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the 1st offering. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at 2nd on a brilliant. Michael Hermosillo will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 59.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Trout is there, and he has it for the 1st out. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Young will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Matt Kemp will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 3-2. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, number 37.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping in, number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Jeffrey Martek will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Jeffrey Martek.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Eric Young Jr.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Bellinger is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kenta Maeda earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. The Angels, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.